Okay, so today for fun, I feel like we're gonna play a France game. Maybe go for a couple achievements. Um, Probably not Big Blue Blob because I'm not that good. But maybe the Napoleon achievements, where you have to spread the revolution and conquer what Napoleon couldn't. All right, so just starting out here. We've been rivaled by the Ottomans, Burgundy, and Austria. I think that's actually okay. I think we want to go ahead and take the rival with England, though, and then Burgundy, and then probably also Austria, just because we don't care particularly. Our first couple wars are going to be with probably England and Burgundy, so, you know, uh, you have these two armies, because, France. I don't really think that it matters too techie wise which general you put where, because they're both pretty good. Um, hmm. Let's see, as far as the states go, I think as long as you click summon diet first, we can make no state like us, that's fine. You can click seize land for free, basically. I think you can do that with most countries. Um, I'm also gonna be 100%. I have not bothered to figure out how the new estate system works that well. I know that you can get the +1 power from all of them, and I think that they all offer some extent to governing capacity, which I have not bothered to learn how governing capacity works, either. I just stop making states when the game tells me to stop making states. Um, let's see. We don't have to do that right now. We can get all our alliances in order before we waste the diplomat just sitting in the papal state. Um, so as France, we start out with 7 relationships, but all of them are full already. We can probably go ahead and break the alliance with Provence, whatever. I don't really care. It's Provence. I'm not gonna pretend to know how to pronounce everything in all of the correct ways. Um, Scotland, the guarantee. Uh, I think my strategy for beating the English is going to at first rely on Scotland not actually being involved. I think for the first war where we take back Maine, I don't want them to be involved at all. But then after that, they can be involved and we'll give them land. Hmm. Okay, here's my thought process on this. This land in mainland France is basically ours. Like, once the war starts, if they don't have an ally in. Well, first of all, they won't call their allies because it's a war where they're attacking us. But if they don't have an ally in Burgundy or something like that, it's a pretty easy war. You just have to piece Portugal out, and then you take what you can for how long you're willing to wait. Because once the war starts, you're not getting on to England's mainland. It's not happening. Um, hmm, I don't know. I really don't know. I've never actually put too much thought into how to get this achievement. Usually when I just play as France, I'm like, yay, France strong. Okay, I'll tell you what. Burgundy hates us, so they won't be an ally, but on the bright side, that means that we'll never have to give up Calais to them. So I think we're just gonna have the first war go like this. We're gonna have this dude go over here, and then this dude go here. Um, how's our economy looking? Like, we make money, but we don't make that much money. Okay, sure. I also wonder, is there like a particular, like, most efficient way to integrate the vassals? Because I feel like Orleans is, like, obviously the strongest one. But technically, Armagnac is shouldn't be that far behind. They own like one less province. I feel like Auvergne here should technically be the weakest, but you know, whatever. Um, hmm. Okay, so the two main Iberian powers like each other. So probably an alliance with Castile wouldn't hurt. I have to wait a day for that. Let's also get an advisor. Even if it's just a mediocre, I just give you a point per month advisor, I still feel like we should take it. Um, let's do trade efficiency. I always like trade efficiency, production efficiency, and uh, what is it? Land maintenance modifier and tax modifier, guys, because if what they do causes you to make more money or spend less money, then they don't actually cost as much as they say that they cost. So even though we're technically speaking down a ducat for hiring this guy, we're not actually losing the entire ducat because we're making 10% more off a trade. So he costs like, I don't feel like doing the math, but like zero point 0.8 ducats or something like that a month, which I get whatever, but that's like 20 cents we're not spending a month on an advisor, so you know, that's cool. So with him hired, we still make a little under 2 ducats a month. I also want to hire up to force limit. Not that I feel like we need it for this. Oh, never mind. We're not hiring up to force limit. That's not happening. Um, but I feel like we can probably go like 12-4 in both of these stacks, right? Like, I feel like that's not unreasonable. Let me see. What else needs to happen right now while it's still November 11th? Um, does Brittany ever want this? They might. Um, let's just keep that in mind. We're gonna want to probably use the heavies to hunt pirates in Valencia, just because I don't like being pirated. Have them return home during war, and also protect trade in Valencia. I don't ever believe that number because I don't know how to read the trade screen because I might be slightly ignorant at this game, but that's okay. I still find it fun, so I guess that's what matters. No, I really do. I do find this game really fun. It's one of the better. I am looking at a map for X hours games, I think. I like this in CK2, and then there's always Civ, but Civ's kind of a different board gamey kind of game, I guess. Uh, let's see here. Also, I don't know enough about this game exactly to know when the surrender of main event fires. I know it can happen a month in or like 5 years in or something like that. I think it just happens. I think it just has to fire before 1450. Um, but that could be a while. I feel like in this update it fires more often than not within the first year. So I feel like we can expect it to happen shortly. Uh, let's let a day pass. Get our alliance with Castile, because Castile will eventually be the one to form Spain. So if I had to pick one, um, oh thank goodness, I thought it says it was already under junior partnership. Not that I think it could happen in one day, but you know, I feel like if we could ever get them to want to beat up on Aragon, we should probably take that option, right? Because it's just free real estate. Okay, so now we want to break. No, we already broke the alliance with Provence, whatever. Took 2 years of French in high school and don't remember a word of it. Um, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's really all we need to do with our diplomats right now. So let's go and stick you there just so that way I don't forget. And then I, see, this is one of the traps that I fall into when I play this game. I wait too long. Like I just speed 5 it forever. Like when you're like speed 3, speed 4ing and you're playing in Italy and you're playing as like Milan or Florence or something like that and you conquer and you feel like you're doing so much and you look up at the map and or not the map the date and then it's like, "Oh wow, it's like still only 1470 and I've expanded so much." But then like when you play as a big nation like France and it's like, "Okay, cool. I've won the Hundred Years' War and conquered Brittany, and it's like 1512, but I can't do anything because of aggressive expansion or anything like that. That's just how I feel like these games go. I feel like you make more progress when you're a little nation, so, you know. Um, so I don't know a whole lot about trade, but I also feel like this is wrong. Because aren't you not supposed to collect trade in other trade nodes other than where your capital is or something? Right? Otherwise, like, you get like a debuff or something. So, but I guess also what are we gonna do though, right? Like, are we gonna collect money here? We could bring down like 0.71 ducats from where the Rhineland or whatever this trade note's called. I don't know. Like, I if a campaign is ever to be made or broken, depending on my ability to navigate the trade menus and trade screens and optimize anything there, uh, sorry, I can hang that one right up. So I'm not gonna worry about it. It's not like we're negative right now. It's also not like we're super weak. So, whatever. It'll be fine. Okay. Um, what else can we do right now with our diplomats? Okay, those look too similar. We can improve relations with Brittany in hopes that we could eventually get just them to want to be vassalized by us. I don't ever think it's gonna happen because they just usually seem pretty stubborn. What else could we do? I kind of want advisors just because I don't want to pay that much for inflation reduction guy or that. We could also just turn this down and also turn the forts off because we won't need them because we're gonna wait for an event for our first war. Which once again, I feel like waiting is never what you want to do in this game. I feel like you always want to be trying to go to war with somebody or doing something because when you wait you're gonna look up and then sudden it's like oh I'm trying to get an achievement but it's already 1720. I don't have enough time for that, and then you spent you know like 2 days of your time trying to get an achievement and you've wasted it all because you're on Iron Man mode and you can't go back, and it's sad, boys. uh, Many a Roman Empire achievements have been lost because you get sidetracked and you think, oh, I also want to be a colonizing power or something, and then, whatever. It's okay though. We're just playing for fun right now. But I think we just let the timer tick and see where we can go from there. I I guess we can improve. Oh no, I want royal marriages with all of my subjects, right? I want to be able to start integrating them as soon as possible. I can annex them starting in 1450. So yeah, I think we just want to get royal marriages with all of them because why not? There probably is a reason to why not, and I just don't know it, but I see a -2 and then a bunch of positives, so could you not? Thank you. Okay, and then this one. And then this one. Yay, royal marriages for everyone. I don't think that their dynasty matters too much. They're already vassals. Sweet. We've let a whole, like, 20 something days pass. I feel like that's about it, really. Who do we want to be allies with us? Savoy? Or I guess it should just go like this. Who hates these two? Denmark would make sense. Not that they would ever ally me, but. And. Aragon. But I want Aragon to be somebody that I can attack because. Reasons. Um. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's just, oh, that's right, advisors. Saint Land Maintenance, it says he costs a ducat, but if he saves me, you know, a ducat, then he was free, technically, right? That's how my brain works whenever I'm calculating up stuff like that. Savoy has been excommunicated. Interesting, because we need these two for a mission. Also because I think they're a part of the France region. Yeah. Oh yeah. Um. Oh yeah. Oh wait, hang on. So HRE. Hang on. Wait 2 seconds. So it says that Austria will be joined as a co-belligerent. but it also says that they won't join. So we're gonna click this button and see what happens, and just pray to Jeebus that whenever I click this button, diplomatic button, that Austria isn't red. Just wait like another day just in case. That's pretty good. Alright, I mean, our armies were at 0 maintenance, but I think that's fine. We have all of the derps. I don't know. The flavor of the main event is that we take Maine back from the French or the English, right? So you wouldn't think it would happen while we're at war, but even if it did happen, uh, England doesn't really do much anyways, and it's also a defensive war, so it's not like, you know, I don't know. But this seems like a very, like, not taking this war seems like a wasted opportunity, right? Like, even if it's against like the northern Italian superpowers, I feel like like, why not, right? Oh yeah, and we have like good generals too, don't we? At the start of the game, we have like the good boys. I mean, they're not dogs, but you know what I mean. I can also just turn off these forts just to save us some money. Right? Like, they have to make it through this guy's fort, and this fort if they want to do anything. And they can walk from, like, here if they get military access straight onto Paris, so these 2 forts are irrelevant. So I might as well turn them off to save myself some money, right? Norman, could you not? Okay, anyways. Actually, no, we don't want to take that fight. We're not at full morale yet. We all can't stand there, but I don't think it matters. Not too much anyways. What was this war for anyways? Brescia? Which one is that? It's that one. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get on that. And then get on that. That one's his capital anyways, so... Oh, yep, there we go. Boom. Bop that guy. And then we can stand on Geneva. We can't take Geneva out from underneath him, can we? Like, as a vassal? Because we don't have that power yet. And then, oh, he did sneak around. He must have sneaked all the way around. That's crazy. Oh, and then he goes taking those forts I said are irrelevant. Just goes to show how good I am at this game. I guess that is a button, right? Okay. Let's see. They gave that to Savoy. Yeah, it's fine though. That's nothing just a 1 stack can't fix, right? Like, Chartez. Yeah, like, we need to relieve the siege of Paris, but I feel like if they all came onto Paris at one time, we'd still lose that fight. And I don't know how military access works, apparently. So we're gonna sit here like this until something, like, if this dude goes to Reams, right, we can both go into Reams. Terrific. Okay, that's fine. Okay, see, we lose these fights. It's fine though, cause you know, our mom's a hoe. Um, yeah, I think we just go in at him again. Or do we siege stuff down? See, I don't know. It's gonna take them forever to get Como, but once they do, Milan shouldn't want to fight anymore. Especially if I can push their armies back. And we have the truce with England, so it's not like we're going to war with him anytime soon. I don't know. Let's just see what we can see. We're definitely not winning this war anytime soon, really. So France may get a crossing penalty. The river flows between Troyes and that word, the ox cord. Hum. I think that's fine though, right? Like, okay, he just lets that guy die. That's cool. I will take it every day of the week. Now, okay, so this dude is going to go try and sneak around somewhere. I think we can stop that. The problem is we're gonna lose this fight because, okay, we just don't take it then, right? Like, duh. Like, don't take a losing fight, you moron. We can get this dude once he goes to Oxcord, though. And this dude will be going this way, so he won't be able to help anytime soon. So, yeah. Yep. Boom. Let a day pass. And then just have both of these guys go straight on to Paris. Like, we should win this fight. Like, it should just happen that way. Yep. Boom. Alright, we did it. We did it, fellas. My guys are taking a while to do all the unsieging that's involved. We now have a cardinal. That's good. Oh yeah, because we're improving with the Papal State because we need that extra relationshipness. We are losing 4 ducats, 5 ducats practically a month. I feel like a loan would be fine, right? Like we're about to make Milan give us all of their money, so you know, that is if ever our guys could siege anything down, really. 136 ducats. That's a crazy big loan, my guy. Yeah, I don't even want to unsiege anything. I feel like I could siege down all of their stuff faster than I could unsiege my stuff. Yes, reinforce, do it. Nom nom. Ah yes. Ah yes, get eaten. Yes. So we're already in debt, so I don't really care. Like, you know what's better than having negative money? even more negative money. Oh, there goes all of Savoy's armies. That's cool. I feel like we can split this up. Have this dude go here. Because we can. Same thing with something like this. Did he just get black flagged? He did. Why? I feel like you're not allowed to black flag other people. Oh, great. Now there's just like a random 5 stack sitting there. That's awesome. Well, let's go up there. Well, he sits there and does nothing on that siege. And yeah, have a good old time. Oh, yeah, see, there goes this army. We can't even give it a general. Awesome. Thanks, Switzerland. We'll remember this for all time. Can he retreat, though? Like, to somewhere that's not... No, he cannot. Yeah, thanks, Switzerland. We'll remember that for all time. I guess it doesn't have to be Switzerland. I guess it could have been somebody else that had access that then took away their own access. But still, I blame Switzerland. They claim to be neutral, but that's obviously a lie. Hmm. So there's no other option this event. It's just letting us know that we did a good, I guess. So unrest. But base tax or something. I don't know. I didn't really read it. Yeah, we totally could do. Put the actual siege guy, or the general with the siege pip over here. Make that go faster. And then take this army and then send it over here with this guy. Even though this is the guy with the siege pip, but it's fine. That's irrelevant. Oh hey, look, people like us more. Not enough to where we could revoke land from them without them, you know, getting mad. But, you know, enough. So, if they just walked through here, right? Alright, so we're gonna try an experiment again. And then we're gonna see if we can get the 3 leagues to pay off our loan. So... that's a happy accident. Even though we're out of manpower, so... maybe not that happy. Yeah, I don't know. What's the next possible... it's just this one. Do not mess with the guilds. Also, like, that's like a lot of points on paper, right? Being like, oh, 75 points, but it's 25 of each. I don't actually know what the best option here is. Like, just the stability, I guess, because stability is technically 99 points, so it's more points altogether for just to do not mess with the guilds. And we're a monarchy, so we're going to lose that stability eventually, so... we basically just saved ourselves 9... how did... what... I don't understand. I'm blind, I guess. Not that I've been really particularly worried about their armies, but... I just wonder, just a curiosity right now, would you give me these 2 countries, or not countries, but like things and some cash? I don't have anybody else. It'd be enough just to pay off my loan, please. Thank you. Just that? Yeah, that's fine. Um, Yeah, that's fine. Then we have Savoy. Which now also means that I think, depending on where they move their capital to... Yeah, another capital's there. I think they get to be part of the Shadow Kingdom event. Once again, I'm not entirely sure how this game works. Since we pay the loan, no. But now that we're not in war anymore, we can shoot that right down and turn all those off, but for real this time. And then I feel like we can just click, so well, we can click that one and not really care. Because I really don't care. Does that make sense? Milan, wasn't I just at war with you? Why would I give you military access? How much sense do you think that makes, my guy? Exactly. See, now you got a chance to think about it. You're telling me it doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so our armies are beaten way more up than I thought they would be. Because on paper we outnumbered them like 2 to 1, but obviously that's not how that works when you give them 2 castles for free that you gotta unsiege down.